Hello, voices of today, and welcome to my virtual set. My name is Franz, and I am joining you from these unceded territories of the Musqueam, Kwantlen, Coquitlam, Catesy, Tawasin, Stolo, and Kaikwit people, colonially known as North Delta, Surrey, BC, British Columbia. I hate this. I hate video submission sets. I feel so awkward speaking to my phone coming from my bedroom. So we're just gonna get to some poems so I can, maybe shake a little bit of that off. But I am so glad that this festival is still going. I am so glad for this chance to still be able to share this virtual stage with so many lovely poets that just are so amazing. I'm honored to be among them. So let's get to the poetry. This first one is called Without the Silver Spoon. If my mother never left her mother, I couldn't wear short skirts in the summer. My mom says man's hands crept bums on crowded trains, sweat in the Bombay sun. My mom says sometimes there'll be moments where I won't be able to speak my mind. I tell her that's crap. There have been days I strut in public almost nude. Halloween and music festivals, my excuse to show the world I'm not a prude. I excuse my mans from high school for manhandling me in hallways. My parents think I'm rude because I refuse to lie about my opinion. A teacher from high school said the same because my shirt was never tucked in. I had to collect bags of garbage during my lunch break. Somewhere out there, another version of myself is getting hit with sticks in the Mumbai sun by a Catholic school nun. I am told to write lines over and over. I will obey, I will obey. Obey, says my sweater, and my dad makes a joke about the fourth commandment. I demand his silence. No version of me is able to hold my tongue. I went away with these daddy issues. He issues childish jest to show me he loves me. My mom misuses a vow to replace love. The word annoying slips past my teeth, sharp pins in my mother's heart. They say I'm grumpy. I never smile on family vacations. How can I reconcile the parts of him in me she hates? I am the Franz energy to her distaste. I will break my mother's heart 1,000 times over. I'm inked. So this next one is called Suppressed, and you will come to notice that I kind of have a little theme going on. I write a lot about my experience growing up in Catholic school. I have this chapbook over here that's for sale still. You can follow me on Instagram, Franz, FRANZ_poet, and DM me if you want a copy of this. Some of the poems I'm doing today are in here. But yeah, so here's another one about Catholic school, and it's called Suppressed. Boys aren't being nice when they let you walk first upstairs. It's only to see under your skirts, said my grade 8 religion class teacher as she sat legs crossed on a desk in front of the class, her own preaching between verses of the Old Testament. Rows of girls learn to knit. Our kilts can be over 3 inches above the knee, measured by a ruler when kneeling. Always trying to rule our bodies, forced to watch the silent scream. Believed, they told me sex a skin, a sex a sin. I ate the bread, went back for more, just wanted to connect. I just wanted to hold beads of my mother's rosary like they fit in my palms, sing psalms like my voice in tune. grew, attuned to their guise. What are lies when you believe them, mother? A hug here may mean nothing. We don't make each other proud. Disconnected when you snoop, saw sexuality on my phone. I lead boys to bedrooms not to be nice. Let them see under my skirt. I eat body, come back for more. Scream in the silence. Rows of stitches, knit blanket from his mother. 3 times 3 inches. I kneel. Thank you. This next one, if I can find it, this is called Bear. Cross-legged on a Catholic classroom carpet, my tunic doesn't hide whole thighs. In springtime, socks knee-high. I was 8 or 9 when I begged my mom to let me take razor blades to smooth my legs. She said, waxing is the better way, said the hair eventually won't grow as thick. I screamed the first time she spread the melted honey, a wooden stick across my legs, sticky, not sweet, promises of beauty, of boys, not teasing with names. They won't point at the grass that sprouts beside scabs on knees. Tears in my eye, my garden goodbye. Root follicles cling to white strips. When I turn 17, I scream as fingertips explore my foliage under the gray and red striped kilt. A razor blade convert to save time. I tame my bush. You should shave all the way, he says in a text. Grab some water. I hope everyone's doing okay in this weird time. I hope we're all drinking water, staying hydrated, taking care of ourselves, doing what we gotta do. This next one is called, well, I guess the title's part of it. It goes like this. Okay, rain is a pain my brain can't sustain, the serotonin to be okay with waking up. Each morning I wake up with a pain between my shoulder blade and rib cage. I've learned to be okay. High functioning, I function high, and I don't know if I'm okay with it. I've learned to be okay with the way my pain bleeds into poetry. Can we write verses meaningful without ripping our hearts open? Show the world our insides. I'm tired of bleeding on the page. Can we use these words, threads, to stitch back whole, back together? My dreams are past the sky. I'm not okay with 9 to 5. I'm not okay with windswept umbrellas being the closest version of flight. I'm not okay with listening as trees fall, as wishes fall, when we're all around to hear it. The windshield wipers are on high. I want to dive into puddles, create waves. This is called Color TV. When I dream, it's usually of white people, which is to say my mind replicates what I see on screens. I watch too much Netflix. Bend It Like Beckham is a movie about a female soccer player, except it's set in the UK. They call it football. The main girl's skin is brown. At 6, I tried to relate to her. Watch the movie over. I was told I was supposed to relate to her. Jess's family is Sikh. My family is Catholic. I've never worn a sari. My mother told me, get a degree before a boyfriend. She can't make handmade roti, can't pass that skill to me. At 6, dreamt it easier to be a Keira Knightley at 6. Couldn't recall my likeness from memory. A poet told me she won't let white boys colonize her pussy. Most nights my pussy feels commonwealth. It's common to lose the wealth of the self. Don't stare at images in magazines. It's common for boys on Tinder to call brown skin exotic. I get sick, stick up. They insist it a compliment. I drop the ball so much it's hard to keep score. I ball so much to keep score of brown girls on screens that feel like me. Where is my representation on TV? This next one is called Kiss Me, We're Alone. On rainy days, indoor recess, a boy chases a girl around classroom chairs. Her tunic flashes blue, gym shorts leapfrogging over desks. The class watches and laughs, chanting, kiss her, kiss her, kiss her. She tries not to cry. In kindergarten playhouse, plastic food, make-believe molded by a plastic cookie-cutter lifestyle. I'm in denial as I walk into his apartment. On rainy days, we do the drugs indoors. Skip movies for music in the static silence between tracks. My head chants, kiss her, kiss her, kiss her. Settle for, sure. Touch that part of me instead. Preteen books made me believe worth is another's want of you. I just want him or someone to chase me around laundry-filled couches. Got a couple more. Gotta pick my last one off the floor. Didn't need to drop that. Got this little short one, and then trying to leave on a bit of a happy note, maybe. If my parents weren't immigrants, I'd only know monsoons. Most days, the sun would bake my face as shores, lick my toes in the sand. Drunk of cashew fenny, the smell of fish fried my palate, pungent, seasoned with cashmere chilies, cumin seeds, turmeric powder, ginger, garlic. And though I'd be used to the spice, I'd probably still want to be the complexion of rice. One more poem for you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you to the rest of the poets for sharing the stage. Thank you to our lovely host, Robin, for curating this whole thing. To the lovely organizers of Voices of Today, thank you for having me. Maybe one day I will be gathered with you in person when that finally gets to be once more. But till then, I will leave you with this. It's called No More Pipe Dreams. Dear sister, do not hang your dreams on pipes. In the winter when the water freezes, they too with it. The flow will slow and halt, shrivel and decay. The summer will find a burn now too hot. Metal, steam, clouding, can't see past the fog, past the smog, the lies you tell yourself of being. Let your dreams be sticky sweet sap. Unbark, cling to life, grow, transform into a leaf. Detach from the branches of what should be blown breezy. The wind will take you sky high to the clouds, where you need to be. Follow cycles of natural morphing, your energy feeding the next project complete. Thanks.